Learning new ways. Introduction. Learning new ways means moving away from outdated, rote-based education and adopting modern, learner-centered approaches. It focuses on understanding, skills, and real-life application rather than memorization and exam pressure. Learning new ways is essential for improving the quality of education in Pakistan. From rote learning to meaningful learning. Learning new ways emphasizes understanding concepts instead of memorizing facts. Students are encouraged to ask questions, think critically, and apply knowledge in real-life situations. This approach helps learners develop problem-solving, creativity, and analytical skills. Learner-centered teaching. In modern education, the role of the teacher changes from an information giver to a guide and facilitator. Students actively participate in discussions, group work, and projects. This makes learning more engaging and effective. Proper use of outcome-based education (OB). Learning new ways requires implementing outcome-based education correctly. OB should focus on developing skills, values, and competencies rather than paperwork. Student learning outcomes (SLOs) should guide teaching methods and assessments meaningfully. Learning before assessment. A key feature of learning new ways is that learning is cultivated before it is measured. Students are given time, support, and opportunities to understand concepts deeply before being assessed. Assessment is used to improve learning, not just to assign grades. Teacher training and professional development. Learning new ways depends heavily on well-trained teachers. Continuous professional development helps teachers adopt modern teaching strategies, use technology effectively, and support students' learning needs. Real and practical reforms. Unlike reforms that exist only on paper, learning new ways requires real classroom changes. Curriculum, teaching methods, and assessments must be aligned to support student learning and higher-order thinking skills. Conclusion. In conclusion, learning new ways is essential for meaningful educational reform. It promotes critical thinking, creativity, and lifelong learning. By focusing on understanding, skilled teachers, and practical implementation, education can truly prepare students for real-life challenges. Vocabulary: learning new ways. 1. Learning new ways. Adopting modern and effective methods of teaching and learning. 2. Rote-based education. A system of learning based on memorization without understanding. 3. Learner-centered. An approach where students actively participate in the learning process. 4. Meaningful learning. Learning that focuses on understanding and applying knowledge. 5. Real-life application. Using knowledge and skills in practical, everyday situations. 6. Critical thinking. The ability to analyze, evaluate, and think deeply about information. 7. Analytical skills. The ability to break information into parts to understand it clearly. 8. Problem solving. The skill of finding solutions to difficult situations or questions. 9. Facilitator. A teacher who guides and supports students instead of only giving information. 10. Outcome-based education (OB). An education system focused on what students can do after learning. 11. Competencies. Skills and abilities that enable a person to perform effectively. 12. Student learning outcomes (SLOs). Clear statements describing what students should learn or achieve. 13. Assessment. The process of evaluating students' learning and progress. 14. Professional development. Training that helps teachers improve their teaching skills. 15. Implementation. The act of putting plans or ideas into practice. 16. Curriculum. The subjects and content taught in an education system. 17. Higher order thinking. Advanced thinking skills such as analysis, creativity, and evaluation. 18. Alignment. Proper connection between curriculum, teaching, and assessment. 19. Lifelong learning. The continuous process of learning throughout life. 20. Educational reform. Changes made to improve the education system.